Welcome back, Bit Madness, round 2.
Please.
My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Ruff.
2 rounds of Bit Madness, please. 2 rounds, Hoss?
We're gonna do more than 2 at some point.
This is the second.
Right.
My bracket's already freaking busted.
You literally have like control of it to some degree.
Why do you always have to question him?
Shut
You heard what
up.
he fucking said.
Just shut up.
This is the segment that's also a podcast.
Dylan Chevalier.
Man, I'm just pumped to see who emerges from this round. Really excited for this, guys.
A number of teams.
Really excited. The
8 of
Dick
them.
Saloon region, it really has my attention right now. You know? A lot of good matchups
It's the
there.
one that people are talking about.
Based on
Yeah.
where your brain's been lately, that makes sense.
Yeah, my brain's always in the Dick Saloon. Dave, you know. Anyway,
Do you astral project at night to the Dick Saloon?
do I what?
Astral project.
If I knew what that meant, I could answer the question.
The
I'm
space
unable
bar
to.
guy doesn't know what that is.
I mean, that's part of it.
Astral project.
It's like projecting your spirit and your body to go other places. You know,
Yeah, I don't.
you never
yeah,
astral
I do-
project
I do
yourself to
that.
the moon.
Sure. I just daydream about it mostly.
He's too busy jorking his Titanic. More on that tomorrow if I had to guess.
Titanic nighttime.
Dude, I've had something in my eye. Last like hour.
When we get it out, huh?
It's not like hurting, but it's blurring it.
I know that feel.
Nothing crazy. Hope I can read these
We'll get through it. bud.
lineups.
If you need help, I'll tell you
I
what's
think
on
it's like
that.
an eyelash of some sort.
Welcome to Eyelash.
She doesn't sing that.
Billie Eyelash,
That's not
Her brother does. Finicky.
finicky eyelash.
It's a thing from earlier.
People were saying that comedy points should have been awarded, but
I gave you a point.
You
for
needed a
that.
lot of them, to be fair, to compete.
you know, things happen. Oh man, it's crazy that my Chipotle bowl is just looming heavy right now. PGP.
You want half of this Celsi, Hoss?
No.
Get
It's
you
a
back in the
Mondo
game?
Man.
No, man, I had a Zevia.
You want a sippy?
I didn't know Zevias were clear, so when I was pouring it into my glass, I was confused because it's cherry cola flavored.
Drinking
That
cherry
doesn't give
cola.
clear, does it?
Nope, no, it's the closest I've ever gotten to Pepsi Clear. Never had it.
Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi?
I don't think they made it up Harbor Springs way.
Oh, dude, that was a fucking vibe.
No,
Dave, tell me I'm wrong.
I don't even know if I was born yet, bro. That was all you.
We were born 9 months apart. I will remind you once again.
Dylan probably had it made
whatever.
for him at a soda fountain.
Went to, one, of-
soda pop.
went to one of his sock hops and they were having a spoonful
Oh,
of
yeah.
ice cream and some soda.
I was born in 1983.
We were listening to Buddy Holly, holding hands.
That's for like the 50s, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I was 37 when you turned 40, and now you're what, 42?
I'm 41.
Oh,
It's weird that you're part of the greatest generation when you kind of stink.
It's weird, but every year I get 1 year older. Same date every year. It's weird, man.
And Will and I stay the same age. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Is McConaughey at Pro Day? With a little stopwatch?
Probably.
they're probably letting him run, dude. He's
Probably.
probably giving pep talks.
It's the biggest day of your
He's
life.
over there just pounding his chest.
You'll never run a more important 40.
These dudes can't even know who McConaughey is at this point. Like they were so young when he was in his run. They weren't watching like
He's
True
still,
Detective when they were 12.
He's still a mega star.
Yeah, but they still got to be like, what's up?
They've seen Interstellar.
I don't know, man.
I think Gen Z fucks with Interstellar.
Yeah.
I do.
Are they Gen Z?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Sure.
Hey, man.
God, I'm just ready to just fucking dive in.
Why'd you look at your watch?
Let's dive in.
I didn't look at my watch.
Don't look at your watch, Hoss.
Your big ass
Take that,
watch.
take that fucking bougie ass
God-
Apple Watch off,
God-
Hoss.
goddamn
come
IMAX
take
on his
it
wrist.
off.
Take it off. Woo!
Should I take it off?
Watching
Spring
movies
Should
on
I
break.
take this thing off?
Yeah,
Nah, leave it
take it
on.
off. Yeah.
the big screen.
If he falls and breaks a hip, you want to make sure you can call someone.
Fucking run circles around your bitch ass.
I was ready to run a 40 in my shirt and tie. Klein just didn't want to do it.
A 40 is the only athletic competition you can best me in.
I could definitely best you in. I think anything under 400 meters, I could best you in.
Oh, I'm not talking about running shit. I don't fucking run.
Okay, well,
I walk. Everybody knows that.
I don't shop, I buy.
that's Jet of Jet and Pookie.
Mm-hmm.
How are they doing? I haven't seen much from them.
They had their kid, which meant that I had to unfollow them.
They had to dial it back.
You got to hold off on the kid when your brand is soaring, you know?
Yeah, but
I know, but now they're
so
just
is
doing a
this
bunch of
tea.
kid content and stuff. And I'm like, this
Ugh.
kid is barely breathing. Like,
We don't care
Let's
about
fucking
you.
slow down.
We don't care about your kid. No
It's in
offense.
you can't be having your baby do content in its rookie season.
Yeah.
Man, it's got to sit a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the
Can't
game.
just redshirt him.
That's lame, dude.
I think that I could complete the first round of Ninja Warrior, and I don't think you could.
Bull fucking shit, Randy.
Oh.
Bull
If any
fucking shit.
producers of
would
American
love
Ninja
to.
Warrior are out there, holler at Dylan and Randy.
I that is 100%.
I would
a
also
thing
like to try it.
I'd really like to try it
In a
someday.
combine, you got me in the 40, and that's it.
He might have you in bench too. He's got short little arms.
You got little squatty arms. What
Do
do you
they
got?
not have leg
Oh.
stuff in the combine?
They don't do
Ooh.
squat, which is why I performed well. when
Here's the
we-
thing.
when we did the combine
Today before work, I was sitting here and I saw Randy roll in. He was on his bike.
Mm-hmm.
Dude was in a tank top, muscles glistening. I could see the veins in his legs just popping out because he'd just been grinding
No, you couldn't.
down South Lamar.
No, you couldn't.
And then about 10 minutes later, I see Dylan pull up. He's got the wind going through his hair.
Just swagged out.
Didn't
Got
pedal
no
once.
helmet on. Not
Just-
a single drop of sweat.
Didn't break a sweat. Just cool as ice. in here,
Electric
man.
assistance.
And what, Randy, you're 31?
30. I'm about to be 31. Yeah.
Are you really?
April
Yeah.
5th.
You're
April
older than I
5th.
You should have a birthday party on your birthday.
I'll be in Scottsdale, but actually the weekend before, if you wanted to come, Will.
Okay. Bit Madness.
Hmm.
You're probably wondering what Bit Madness is if you're new around here. Bit Madness is where we take a bunch of a listener generated list.
A lister.
A lister.
It's a classic lister.
A listener generated list of bits from the show that have been ranked by said listeners that are now in a 64 team bracket. Today's round 2, which means we're down to 32 teams, which means we got to whittle it down even more. Sweet 16, baby.
I believe that means we have 16 matchups today.
Yep. Let's dive right into it.
All right.
In our
gotta whittle
Wilmon
it.
side of the bracket, Randy, I'll let you lead.
Yes, I will lead.
Mm.
And I got my El Glizidente champion hat on. Number 1, Mattel Ranchos versus number 9, Cold Call. Later.
Okay.
A 1 versus 9. Little upset from Cold Call. They beat Goon Caves. Well, they're going up against.
Interesting.
The cold call later is a bit that I very much enjoyed. And I think it's pretty ingrained in a cold call listener's brain at this point,
It's
which
a
is
great
great.
bit.
Based on last time.
It's a fun bit. It's fun for everybody.
Reveal yourself, Dylan.
Yeah, show us your hog.
Yeah.
Oh
Show us what you put.
Mattel
Ranchos.
Ranchos, Mattel Ranchos, Mattel Ranchos.
Mattel Ranchos, Mattel Ranchos,
Mattel Ranchos.
Mattel Ranchos moves
Mattel
on.
Ranchos.
It's great.
That's a good matchup, though. Like I like that we have a
Yeah.
new contender.
It's
I
a
like
tough
that.
draw.
I like that I had to think about it for a second.
Tough draw for later.
I can't believe that I haven't seen her on the trail yet, by the way, as much as she runs around town.
Why don't you quit looking out for her, weirdo?
Yeah,
not
creep.
looking out,
Yeah,
but-
you creep.
Everyone I pass by, I just
Stop
you know,
lingering by the tree.
I peep everyone I pass by. Just like
What?
not like check them out, but like eye contact. Like, who's this motherfucker here? You know?
This guy's binocular.
Is that what you're thinking in your head?
Who's this motherfucker here?
So everyone did a good job showing their boards that time.
Thanks,
I will say
Randy.
this is different than Do You Know It? So just put it at your chest because there is
Okay.
no graphics for it. So, but yes. All right. Metal
Shut
Ranchos moves
up.
on. I just
Yeah, dude.
want to make sure.
Get off our back. You can't give us points. You can't take them away.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
Fuck off, Randy.
All right. Number 5, Dylan not being introduced versus number 4, Vortex bottles. Dylan not being introduced versus Vortex bottles. 5 and a 4. This is a good matchup right here.
I wish we would have done Dillian.
Well, that's not my name
Then why does everyone spell it like that more than they
Because-
spell it normal?
because this world is full of idiots. That's why.
Thank you,
Randy,
Randy.
stop.
Well, okay. Oh, you're right. This is completely misspelled.
Do you care when people mispronounce your last name?
No, because it's a weird name that they've never seen before.
Okay.
But Dylan, like, why the second I? You don't say Dillion
Is that better?
unless you're a total dum-dum.
Hey, would you just get over it, dude? Quit trauma dumping.
You need a Vortex bottle right now to take the
I
edge
do.
off, Halls.
I could dump this in a vortex and just
Let's
shoot it down
go.
my throat.
Celsius Vortex would kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine going back in time and giving like I don't know, General Custer a Vortex bottle of Celsius.
Yeah, I can't really imagine.
Yeah,
That'd
maybe
be-
he would have won.
that'd be
He wouldn't have
interesting.
won, but he would have fucking freaked the fuck out.
Joe Biden would cough so hard after taking one sip of Celsius.
I tried to draw a vortex neck on a bottle and I struggled mightily.
crushed
So
it.
So I see
I
what you
deleted, I erased it, and I just wrote vortex.
Yeah, put
It's always a
Vortex.
safe bet.
And Will drew a squiggly line, and Dave drew a stick figure.
Dude, that guy's getting fucking sauced.
That is Vortex bottle across the board.
That's easy. I did too many likes on Twitter for Vortex bottle content between last year and now to not vote Vortex bottle.
Also, you're ahead of its time. It caught wind, or caught, yeah.
I'm glad I was because I ended up getting a lot of old stuff off eBay that I think would disappear now.
That is true. All right, Vortex bottle moves on. Number 3, Hard G, Soft G versus number 11, Sopping Wet January.
Easy.
I
You guys are colluding. Are you guys colluding?
I wonder if you guys voted for hard G, soft G. Sounds like you did, you
Let's
big
see
dumb.
what
But
Will
guess what,
put.
bitch? So did I.
Okay.
With a hard ass G.
All right.
yeah, it had to be
okay.
hard G.
Everyone
Yeah.
Hard G across the.
What? You confused?
Part of the
No?
reason I like this bit so much is because it now convinces me even more that the insistence that it's
GIF?
GIF is just so stupid.
There's nothing stupid
it's
about
nothing.
it.
It seems like-
Most people
You
say
can
GIF.
feel the
I don't know.
Desperation.
I feel
I
like
don't
the
know if most
majority of-
people do.
I feel like the majority of time with words, we're changing it to the soft G as the joke,
I
which
wish-
means the hard G is more common.
I just wish y'all would take the L gracefully.
See, exactly right there. Perfect.
It's a hard G, dog.
What?
Oh, man.
Hard G,
You guys,
soft G.
You guys, man.
Moves on.
Oh my god.
These friends I have, I
So-
swear.
Oh, look at this one. It's jiving.
See, exactly. You're doing it. I mean, hard G's more
Randy,
common.
stop trying to flip it, bud. You lost.
I think it's 2v2.
You lost, dude. You're going down to the Gi League. You've been relegated.
Cooking
I'm
your
done.
ass, cooking your ass, cooking your ass.
Okay.
Ooh,
Number 7, it's giving blank versus number 2, Frat Dave.
some cool lingo.
It's giving Frat Dave.
Okay.
2 versus 7 here.
It's a classic 2-7 matchup in the second round.
We got a squeaky marker over there.
That's what they used to call me.
I don't know how Brad goes through his markers so fast.
Hey, that's a question you're going to have to ask that guy.
Yeah,
Let's see
know-
what you put. He put Frat Dave, and he spelled Dave with a delta and a sigma.
That's a sigma, though. You need
good.
you're looking for an epsilon,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
No, it's but you get like if
Yeah, it looks. It
Yeah,
does
like
look
you
like
get it, like you
Sigma's
get
ass.
it, like
it does look like an E.
like I know that it's not like correct.
He
Like,
did. He
you're-
tried something and he
you're
cooked
coming-
for the most part.
Okay.
He's coming at it from like a design
I'll give
thing,
you a pass.
but
man.
that shows that you're a G'd. Fucking hazy, Frat Dave. And Frat Dave. Everyone puts Frat Dave.
I'm not good at
Okay.
rats.
You know,
I'm not good at rats.
people could use context clues to figure out what it was.
He's not good at rats, see?
Ah.
So your delta was very well appreciated. How about that?
I mean, it's a triangle. It's not like it's difficult to draw a triangle.
I was down in the Louisiana Delta the other day
What were you doing down there?
hunting crocodiles.
I didn't know
In
you
the
got
Delta?
down like that.
Yeah, I stock them there myself.
Dang, dude. I didn't realize I had a croc problem.
Okay.
All right.
Randy's should be the one with the board, the way he'd been drawn on the board today, you know?
It should
Pervert, pervert alert.
Should have never done it. Should have never done it. I was asked to, and this is what I get. All right, number 2, Juxtaposition versus number 7, Post
Ooh, it's a good
Bender,
matchup.
Randy voice.
You know what I like about this matchup?
Okay, what?
It's that they're such different choices. Like one is something that you do, and the other one is just an idea that we brought upon the podcast.
Juxtaposition versus Post Bender, Randy. So you're saying
Kind of the juxtaposition of the two for me.
in this matchup, it's how
Dylan's
different
really
they
having
are.
to think about this one.
I turned my board over before anyone.
Dylan, you see, it's that they're so different, but in this matchup together, they kind of complement each other.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Why don't you flip that board over there, big dog?
Yeah, come on, Onus boy.
Post Bendy Randy.
Okay.
That's not what it is.
That's not. Post Bender, Randy. Jux for Will. Let's see. Oh, Onus is on
Jux
deck.
did.
Randy, upset alert. Just,
Yin and the yang. It's the juxtaposition. Okay. Nope.
do you understand?
Yeah, I
What
get
this
it.
is?
It's dumb, but I get it.
Yin-
But get you a booze drink
I
cost
mean,
literally
they-
stems from Postbender Randy.
I know.
It's true.
Why didn't you vote for it?
Because I have an eyelash in my eye still.
Dave, why didn't you color in the other side of that yin and yang?
I just
It's a lot of marker.
break
ink,
another
bud.
marker like Brett did.
Yeah, and like you only have so much clean real estate on the Kleenexes that we use.
Great point.
It's true.
Not that kind, Dylan.
All right, juxtaposition moves on. Number 11, office neighbors ghosting happy hour. First, number 3, I ain't drinking anymore. But I ain't drinking any less.
We didn't have enough booze for that happy hour. That's the thing.
Well, that's because we couldn't be drinking anymore.
Dylan's locked in.
Okay.
I wonder if we still have a drink in that mini fridge.
No, we drank all the Lone Stars that we had purchased for that happy hour.
Or Randy's buddies did.
You guys probably went through all those drinks when you had.
No,
your
I remember
little
there was like
golden tea party.
I had motivation to finish them. I didn't want to stare at those things very long. Every single one reminded me of
Failure.
the people next door who decided to ghost our happy hour that we decided to throw for the office complex.
They had an emergency, though. I'm sure it was very important.
The people that did
Bull
show
fucking
up
shit.
now moved out, and
You can't poke your head in like, hey guys, sorry, I know we promised we'd be here, but we got this shit going on. You can't. We're 30 steps away.
They sent an email after the fact.
30 steps away.
Like it's not like a party with like 100 people going.
Like we lift up our blinds.
There's two office complexes.
We can fucking see them
Yeah,
through
y'all
our
were
blinds.
y'all were a big part of this deal.
oh, speaking of the
Yeah,
devil,
you,
they just
you
walked
guys
by.
were 80% of the
was it?
guest list.
Yeah.
Let's invite them
Fucking
in. Let's have them
assholes.
explain themselves. I think they're
Okay,
going.
we'll put ghost.
Shitty neighbors.
Shitty neighbors. I ain't drinking anymore. Wow, what
It's not
an
what it says.
episode.
It's not what it says.
I
Read
ain't
it right.
drinking. It just says I ain't drinking. I ain't
Drinking.
drinking.
I ain't drinking.
Hey, I ain't drinking goes down. The number 3
I-
to number 11.
I
That's a
like
big upset.
the office neighbors thing because I think in life I just need something like this to complain about. Like I think I really thrive
when
off
you
of
go-
it.
You need a
Gym
nemesis.
enemy.
Yeah.
You need a nemesis. It's like gym in your office complex.
Yeah.
When that
On your
cream corn guy
podcast.
started, really chirping up, like it felt right. I feel like I need a Larry David-esque plot line somewhere in my life at all
Yeah.
times.
You want corn?
Man, that's a huge upset. That's going to bust a lot of brackets.
I don't know if that's huge.
11-3 is not that
Huge.
crazy.
Not that crazy,
So
dog.
I'm sure some
Randy,
people
keep it in
had
your
I ain't
pants,
drinking
bud.
anymore going pretty far. All right. Number 4, throwing in a fat Hooter versus number 5, Dylan putting beer on someone's tab.
At Kelly's Irish Pub, nonetheless, where beers are about $9.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, dude.
Like
I
it's a
suggest
Guinness
y'all
for
try it.
$9.
It was fun. It was really on the server. They should have known that we weren't part of that group.
We should have known they were serving pieces.
Were
of
they
shit.
like?
We could have corrected him, but we didn't.
They thought you were their dad.
I don't
That's
think.
pretty
I don't
good.
think that was in play.
We'll see it, Hoss.
Hooter, fat one, fat Hooter.
Cheap Dylan.
Cheap.
Ooh.
Notice that,
Come
Navy.
on, bro.
Scumbag Dylan does not because
It's a Hooter.
it's a 10 of Hooter.
Scumbag Dylan.
It's a 10 that says Hooter on it.
Kind of looks like a dog bowl.
It would be a good dog bowl if your
It
dog's
would.
name was Hooter.
Old Hooter.
That's not a bad dog.
Hooter, get over here, Hooter.
Hooter.
That's a pretty good name.
It's a good dog name.
All right, last matchup on this side of the bracket. Number 9, Dimmadome versus number 1, Hoss.
Get your booze drink, Hoss.
Get you a real estate billionaire.
Get you an eyelash, Hoss.
It's 1C for a reason, folks.
All right, he put booze drink Hoss.
Yeah.
Booze ring
Let's see, Hoss.
Still drunk on the plane, Randy, and
Hoss. Will wrote his like it was. It's like an eye chart, very small. Hoss moves on. Number 1, of course. Sorry, Doug.
Get
Will,
your booze
Will
drink,
does something out of
Hoss.
pocket every time he writes.
I'm crazy.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Hoss versus Hooter in Sweet 16.
That's a dream matchup, man.
All right, that's that side of the bracket. We are halfway done,
seamlessly
boys.
moving to the other side here.
Mhm.
We'll get there. Just inching along.
I could have just really easily done it.
Uh-huh.
But, I was just having fun with you.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Oh,
Number
wow.
1, out round Blankway versus number 8, Nikki the Knife. Out round Blankway versus Nikki the Knife. A 1 versus an 8. Dave is taking his time.
Man, this is a tough draw for Nikki the Knife.
I'm gonna have Dave go first.
It's a tough draw.
He
Now
drove
that's
a
a
knife.
knife.
It's
That's a
it's
knife.
blood.
No rules, just
That
knife.
That knife was just used.
All right,
That's a weapon.
let's see what Will put.
Anytime a bit is beyond the paywall, it kind of gets a 1-point increase for me. Because I want to encourage people to go enjoy this bit.
You're talking upset right now.
And Nikki the Knife for me was the highlight of our paywalled content this year. And I have to go with the hot team right now, Nikki the Knife.
Wow. What'd you put, Dylan? It doesn't matter. He put
Out
out round, but wow, Nikki the Knife.
Nikki the Knife was just so well executed
Yeah, it was a classic.
that maybe there was a pun intended.
I didn't get to draw a knife, which I enjoyed last time.
That's good. Man, that is that I think those are 2 big upsets that's
Nikki?
gonna break a lot of brackets. I'm sure people had both those things in
People are busting left and right.
in as of their champions. But yeah, Nikki the Knife moves on, number 8.
That's exciting stuff.
All right. Number 5, male friendship dying versus number 4, Dylan Coke jokes. You could say Dylan Coke jokes is what keeps your guys' friendship alive. So it's really hard to say what you want to choose here. Okay, I know what Will's doing. just based on the motion of his marker.
Jesus.
So let's see what you put, Will.
What?
See, like you drew some long lines over there. Jeez, it's a big
me
old
see it.
schnoz. Just
No, is that a tit? What was
God, little wart on the nose, little
so those are the nostrils. Man.
bumperooski.
That looks like a tit, dude.
A little tit or whatever.
Male friendship,
Male
for,
friendship.
and they have X's on
Wow.
their eyes because they're dying. All right, onus is on Dylan. Dylan drew his Coke.
That's pretty
monitor.
good.
Again, he didn't go for the line.
Really, Dylan?
Just a mound.
Really?
Look at that. That's a mountain of cocaine right there.
I'm surprised
That's how
you're
I do-
choosing this.
This is how I do my cocaine.
You've been getting some criticisms on the subreddit.
I think I really just wanted to draw this picture.
Are you kind of feeling? Is it kind of complimentary that people think you're just dope and you do coke and you just deny it?
People are saying there's no way you haven't done.
I know.
coke.
Yeah, like this guy was like legit in a fraternity. There's no way he didn't do coke, and I just didn't do it.
Oh my God, can you imagine how annoying Dylan on coke would be?
That'd be so much fun.
Dude, let me
Wow.
see. Dude, let me see that picture you took me 8 years ago.
Dude, 100%. Oh my God. Just re-download Facebook. Log in. I want to see that picture you tagged me in.
Oh God.
All right, Dylan.
He'd
Coke
start yelling at
jokes.
people in the TFM writers group on Facebook if you did coke right now.
Come on, man.
All right, Dylan Coke jokes moves on. Moving on to number 3 versus number 11. Number 3, Hungu versus number 11, influencer Dylan. Number 3, Hungu versus number 11, influencer Dylan.
I'll go first. I said Hungu.
You put Hungu. Let's see what Dylan put.
Hungry.
He put Hungu.
I put read it right.
Hungu.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ellipses.
We could have done more with influencer Dylan.
Still good.
He's not dead.
Can we lock in influencer week for next week?
I'm very down for influencer week.
Influencer week's next week.
Are you available to help edit video?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Significant.
Time to download CapCut.
That
Hoss.
really limits me, but okay, I'll give it a shot.
No, this is a learning experience for the entire company.
'Cause
Okay.
I will be out Thursday
my
and
house will-
Friday.
You know what? Okay. I accept.
Hey, any video editing listeners, hit me up. If you want to do a side project for free.
Download CapCut. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Get CapCut out.
CapCut.
All right.
They're calling him Brooks CapCut.
Okay.
Forced.
Number 3 moves on.
Won't make the tournament next year.
Hungry. All right. Number 7, shrinking the
CapCut.
game. Verse number 2, Lutz Absos.
Oh, I don't
This is
like
the
this
one I've been-
matchup.
This is the one people had circled on their bracket.
Oh,
Shrinking the game versus Lutz Absos. I mean, Lutz is a really good name for your boys, which was you guys came up with it, right? It wasn't a Twitter thing.
No.
Okay,
I just decided to start doing.
doing.
I just decided to start saying my absolute boys one episode, and
and then yeah,
it got appropriately
Lutz. I think Lutz
shortened.
Lutz is a good name.
Fuck, I got nothing.
For any new listeners out there, let's learn you up on Shrink the Game. What a song.
This was not easy for me.
When I pulled up to Grey Rock and looked at the driving range on Saturday and saw how crowded it was, I swear to God in my head, I was like, shrink the game.
If there's one thing about me, it's that I ride for my Lutz and Absos.
So we put it down. Number 2.
I'm going Lutz and Absos.
Let's see what Dave put.
It's for male
Lutz,
friendship.
Yeah. And
This is a medium.
Oh, he shrunk it.
Shrink.
he put
medium.
Shrink the
That was
Game.
tough, dude. That was a tough one.
Number
Damn, we
2
really
was in.
just shrunk the game.
Ah, that's too bad, man. It's a good bit.
Shrink the bracket.
All right, that's the end of Kelly's Irish Pub. Moving on to Matt's El Rancho region. Number 2.
Mattel Ranchos, Mattel Ranchos, Mattel Ranchos, and Mattel Ranchos.
Number 2, it's a blank play. First, number 10, Renfair Randy. Shrink the game.
Locked in.
I got double cup Jesus looking at me on the screen right now.
Okay.
Do you know?
Mm-hmm. That's a big cup.
Yeah. And why are you looking at what he's writing?
I'm locked in. It doesn't matter,
Oh,
bitch.
Okay, sure. Well, yeah.
Will's putting some effort into
Will's
this.
putting in a lot of effort
I'm not going to
into
look.
this.
I want to look, but I'm
I
not
feel
going
like if he's drawing, it can only mean one thing. Let's see what you put, Will.
You could draw the other. Man.
He drew a stick figure on top of a horse with a sword, meaning a Renfair Randy.
Oh!
Hey, thanks. Man, Renfair is coming up. Renfair. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
it's the best of Randy.
Yeah,
The
you're in a
blank play.
better mood. You're like in the best mood ever during that time.
Mhm,
Yeah.
You're doing content.
mhm.
You know, you have like you're out of the office for a day. Like
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
the best.
It's the opposite of Twin Peaks, Randy,
Yeah, that's true.
where you're literally dying.
That
And the
is
waitress
true.
is like patting you on the back.
It still didn't happen.
The,
Everything else except for that last part.
the
happened.
manager comes over like, hey, man, can we get you something?
That blue moon make you pass out there, Hoss?
It did.
All right, yeah. Number 10, Renfair Randy moves on. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some upsets today.
There's some big upsets today. All right, number 11, Backers PGP bits versus number 3. Explain it for the people at home.
was on the PGP subreddit earlier today.
Okay.
Someone was asking where to move after graduation. Like, I'll give you one guess what the top response was.
Was it out Pecos way?
Yeah, it was. It was Hoss. It was. Someone also noted that they should do Germany. They once went to Oktoberfest and did Wiesenkox off their boy's hog. So they would go with that
good.
one.
Yeah, Pecos is just a thriving market for new grads.
The Fred read off that the OP posted, it's my first Reddit post. I think I might be in the wrong community. Someone responded with, no, you're in the right place, Hoss.
Wiesenkox, Oktoberfest. It's not helpful.
It's the best subreddit on earth.
It
And
really
only
is.
like 60 people totally get it.
A top tier house in Germany, but house is spelled house.
Yep.
It's good.
There's some really good ones. All right.
For that very reason, I'm going PGP.
PGP. Dave. PGP. Ooh, the logo.
Wow.
Old school Lugu.
PGP subreddit.
Old school
PGP.
Lugu.
Lugu.
The Lugu.
Lugu.
The old school Lugu.
All
Shout
right.
out Carter.
Number 11, upset.
Jimmy?
We worked on this for a month.
More than that, dude.
Jimmy's
definitely
more than that.
Next
10
next
versus
round.
11?
The next round, yeah.
Got
That's,
Florida Gulf Coast versus someone.
That's two big upsets right there. All right. Number 13, creamies, or creamers, I'll say that, and gluggers versus pants beer.
You hate to see these two against each other.
Man, this is tough, man.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, you would never want to put a creamer in your pants, right?
No.
Dave, you ever cream your pants?
That's so immature. Why don't you go draw on the whiteboard out there?
Fuck you. Anyways. No, yeah, pants beer, I feel you got to do with like a light beer.
Yeah, Pants beer is a wasteful beer.
Creamers and gluggers versus pants beer.
That looks. This is not. What I've done here is not good. And I apologize.
Yeah.
I went creamers
Ooh,
and gluggers.
ye
I love
gluggers.
saying I love saying creamers, and I feel like gluggers hasn't caught on. But whenever I see someone tweet at me an absolute glugger of wine just filled to the brim,
Love a
it does
glugger.
make me really happy because that was just a random moment that I had with my buddy.
Glug on, good sir.
Hold on. All right.
Pants beer.
Pants beer. All right. Onus on Davey.
Pants
It's like
beer.
a woman from the 70s.
That looks like if Randy's diagram earlier was done
Okay.
45 years ago.
All right. So here, just
Okay, is that popcorn?
It's
It's
a
a-
pan,
it's
that's
a
a pants
pants
creamer.
it's a pants beer,
Pants creamer.
but it looks like pants popcorn.
They call him the Pants
But
creamer.
is that a creamer?
That's a pants creamer.
So
It's
so
a pants
you voted
beer.
for-
It's a
pants
beer, but it's pants. So it's a pants.
Can you
beer.
do?
Yeah,
Can we do
that's
pants
popcorn.
gluggers? That would be annoying to get out.
Yeah, that's it. You're just ruining a pair of pants.
All right, pants beers moves on.
We've all been there.
Pants beers.
All right, last matchup, boys, of the day. Number 9, splitting the G versus number 1, pledge voice.
Splitting the gi.
That's a butter substitute. Splitting the G versus pledge voice.
We got tagged in a bunch of stuff the other day of a guy with like a coffee setup in his seat. He essentially made a pledge to hold a coffee thing.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
But did we do it first? Like, did we create the first proprietary passenger seat leveler? Can we sue him for damages?
Yes.
Let's do it. He's damaged just immensely.
I don't know if you saw Texas Dives was going through some of his trying out different drinks like Gator wine and all this stuff, and he tried Nitro
Like
Guinness, and he said
Gator
it was
wine.
amazing.
Yeah.
They might be doing. Have you any of you tried
That's
Nitro
good.
Guinness yet?
I like my Guinness Nitro and my Reefer Hydro.
Damn, that's a bar. I've never had it.
I've had it.
Hang with my old
Wait,
friends.
hold on.
I'm like, damn, where'd the time go?
No, Turbo Guinness, not Nitro Guinness. Turbo Guinness is what I
Oh,
meant.
okay.
With the espresso shot.
I just said.
Oh, yeah, Turbo Guinness. Nitro's just how the
Yeah,
Guinness
yeah,
tap.
My bad. Has
Oh,
anyone
I
had
haven't
Turtles
had-
yet?
I have not had
I still want
that.
to try one.
Randy's still high from the
Yeah,
game show.
yeah, no. Or I'm just dumb as fuck. What'd you put? Pledge voice for Dylan.
Oh, I did a
Pledge
pledge.
voice.
I did a little pledge voice. I did a
And,
little pledge voice.
Did the one seed beat you?
Splitting the G was like something we were doing so early, and then it got commandeered by the Gen Pop, you know?
People
Let's take
ripping
it
off the
back.
show.
Like it went Irish people,
Fuck those kids,
us, everybody else, you
man.
know?
Fuck them kids.
We've been
We'll
doing this
create our
since
own
2019, player.
We'll make our own game.
We didn't have the G and the harp on our Guinness glasses in Las Vegas, and so we started just putting the Zing container next to the glass and trying to drink to that.
All right.
Wasn't the worst.
Do you want to go through the next matchups for next time, or just
Yeah, let's go through them real quick.
We got Metal Ranchos versus Vortex bottles. Hard G versus Soft G. Hard G, Soft G versus Frat Dave. That's a pretty chalk. That's 1-4-3-2.
I feel like Randy learned the term chalk like 2 weeks ago. He's
pretty
using
chalk.
it nonstop.
Yeah.
It's pretty
so.
chalk.
Don't talk to us about chalk when we got an 11 seed.
But okay, I'm just saying that first region. Number 2, Juxtaposition versus number 11, Office Neighbors Ghosting Happy Hour. Number 4, Throwing in a Fat Hooter versus number 1, Hoss.
Get you.
And
Hooter
then
Hoss.
this is where things went crazy on this side bracket. Number 8, Nikki the Knife versus number 4.
Can you imagine
Dylan
Nick the Knife
Cochos.
cutting up a line for Dylan with his
Yeah.
knife?
Dylan bumps off the tip.
Number 3, Hungu versus number 2, Lutz Apsos. And then number 10, Renfair Randy versus number 11, Backer PGP Bits. Number 5, Pants Beer versus number 1, Pledge Voice.
Yikes.
Some tough
Good.
matchups coming up, boys.
It's a good tournament. It's a good tournament.
We'll come at you sometime next week with what, Sweet 16 and Elite 8?
Think so, Hoss.
Bye, Hoss. Cool, Dylan.